I did it. Can you see the line right here? That's that calic that causes the permanent wave. It's a scar that goes on to this scar here. And then there's a huge scar mass there. Yeah, anyway, I did it because this, right in here, I'm going bald. I've been going bald my whole life since I was on testosterone. And the easiest way to stop the process, can you see how that's just like really, really thin? This is all shaved at the same exact length, but there's no hair right here. Anyway, the easiest way to stop the process is to straight razor it straight down to the scalp 5 to 10 times. You know how they tell you don't shave your hairs on your face, ladies, it'll grow thicker? It causes this to grow thicker. Anyway, so I can either wear the token or I can wear an old-fashioned hat. You know? I don't really care. I don't. My head is hot and itchy, and it's been driving me nuts, and Lorianne made the comment that I would be happier if, and no, I wouldn't be happier if I just cut it a couple more inches, because the couple more inches drives me nuts too. The fact is, the scalp was itching and having problems. In shaving it off, that section right here that was driving me nuts, it's a section this big right here that's absolutely straight. Okay, no bendies to it whatsoever, straight. Everything else has curl, except that one section, which is why it's been driving me nuts this whole time. And I wouldn't have figured out that's what it was if I hadn't shaved it. Anyway, justifications, I don't care. I'm going to say that probably 20 times, because it is true, not because I'm just saying it. I did alcohol yesterday. I don't drink that much. I talk about drinking a lot. I will put a lot of time and energy into making the perfect drink, but I don't drink a lot. And I don't drink a lot from a non-drinker point of view, let alone from a drinker's point of view. I need a coffee cup in that machine. I did a half serving. I actually went to the Bailey's website and looked up what a serving was, which is 3 ounces. So I did a half a serving about every 2 hours, all day long. Never felt it. At one point I got slightly starting to maybe there's alcohol in this drink sensation, but that's it. I have an aversion to getting drunk, and every time I think I'm going to get past it, I want to get drunk. I never succeed, unless somebody slips something in my drink. If somebody hands me something that's got Everclear and whatnot in it, and I start drinking, and I don't realize how much alcohol's in it because there's no flavor, I love the feeling of a fresh shaved scalp. I really do. I really, really do. This to me is awesome. If I get alcohol that I don't know is there, then I will start to get tipsy. I will start to get nauseated. I will get slightly more tipsy, and then I will get very antisocial. Very dangerously antisocial. So I don't get drunk. I get stoned from time to time, but that's a different story. Anyway. So I drank. I had gluten. I feel better today than I felt in weeks. Maybe months. Because right now my immune system has something to attack that isn't me. It has something to attack that isn't my joints. It's attacking my stomach instead. You know? I have been to the bathroom 4 times this morning. I have not eaten or drank anything yet. It is 11:30. I've been up for 3 hours, and this is my first cup of coffee, because this is the first time I feel like I'm not going to puke. But I feel better, and I have more energy. This is the problem with me and negative behaviors, is my body positively reinforces them every time. Anyway. The election is not over. Y'all know that. I've been telling the husband privately for a couple of weeks now, and not putting it out there because I don't want to make everybody else depressed or paranoid like I am, that the polls are wrong because people lie to polls. And they lie to polls for 3 reasons. I did a small post on this on Facebook yesterday. They lie because they're just being malicious. They just want to lie. Or they don't want to admit to the pollster that they're racist. They're ashamed. Or because they're paranoid. They're going to use this information against me. Well, everybody QAnon is already demonstrated to be paranoid, which means the majority of Trumpsters are already demonstrated to be paranoid, and the majority of Trumpsters have already been demonstrated to be trolls who like to lie and be gleeful about it, and the majority of Trumpsters have already been demonstrated, well, some of them have already been demonstrated to be ashamed of the racist aspects. I'm not racist, but, which means that the majority of Trump followers have a reason to lie to the pollsters. And I've been watching that, saying that there's going to be a blue wave and that Biden's going to win by a landslide. Saying that publicly before the election only benefits Trump, because it discourages blue voters and it encourages red voters. So, I've been watching it. I've been telling the hubby. The hubby's been going, yeah, I see what you're saying. But I haven't said it publicly, and maybe I should have. If Trump wins, because it's still an open game right now. If Trump wins, there will be riots. There will be lots of riots. And there will be no reason for the feds to hold back. Think about that. And there will be no reason for Trump to give a damn what his followers think. And everybody's saying we'll go straight to Nazi Germany. We won't go straight to Nazi Germany. Hitler was in power for 12 years. It took time. We will go straight to the mid-60s, late 60s riots. Okay, we will go to Watts. We will go to the modern equivalent of the post office bombings, which were left-wing terrorists. We will go to a lot more massacres. Right-wing asshats will be encouraged. I mean, there's so much negative. That is not what I want to do. I almost put cocoa in my coffee, which does work, but it's not what I want to do. If Biden wins, we go straight to Montana Freeman and straight to the David Koresh and straight to a whole bunch of school shootings. Either way, no matter who wins at the top, we're in for a season of discontent. That's how I see it. Okay? Either way. I want to get rid of these. See that? See that right there? See that? That's just plastic surgery. That's like a $3,000 tuck. Not that I have $3,000 for a tuck. This is a jowl line trying to form. And they go through and they grab a bit of the inside skin here and they pull up to here and they attach it. And then they start to go away. You could also use Botox, I suppose. Yeah, hi. See, bring these back up again where they used to be. See? That's all the face slagging. Slumping is what it's called. See? And then I'm younger. I don't care. I was going to be a dermatologist, okay? A surgical dermatologist. That was my field in medicine. Anyway. We're going to have some troubles. The worst possible scenario is that the riots start before the election is finished, because that will give fuel to the feds. Last point, if you like your legalized marijuana, and it just swept a couple more states, it's still illegal on the federal level. Okay? And the same way the Supreme Court is hearing gay rights again today, because they're trying to remove gay rights on religion, that you have the religious ability to discriminate against people based on your religion, the feds can remove marijuana legality in a snap, in a single executive order. Okay? A single executive directive directing the federal government to start following the law and enforcing the law. And if that happens, don't go on the freeway if you're a stoner. Just don't. And yeah, watch that, because it will happen overnight when it happens, if it happens. Half of Trump's people are anti-marijuana, very anti-marijuana. The Justice Department bar dude is very anti-marijuana. On the other hand, Biden's anti-marijuana, so, so is Kamala Harris. I need some seeds. I really need some seeds. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.